So today we have the privilege of taking this beautiful 1964 Chevrolet Impala for a test drive, and then later we'll do a walk-around inspection. But for right now, we're just going to enjoy just how beautiful this car is. It presents very well in that aqua green exterior paint. This car has had one repaint, and it just looks awesome with that painted white top and those American Racing Torq thruster wheels. This car is just dripping in curb appeal. It has a very, very original interior.
That's well above average. I mean, very clean.
Absolutely. It's been very well preserved. And this car benefits from a pretty extensive mechanical restoration. A lot of what is on this car is new, including the freshly rebuilt engine 327. So yeah, now we will go grab the other camera and take this gorgeous 1964 Chevrolet Impala for a test drive.
Nice when you have seatbelts.
Absolutely. So
They are added seatbelts, but
they are. And they're in excellent condition.
yeah.
But yeah. So now we're going to take that beautiful 1964 Chevrolet Impala for a test drive. She fires right up every single time.
Even when it's cold.
Even when it's cold, yeah. She fires up real easy.
It does have a minor rattle in the trunk that we can't quite figure out. It might, well, we should just take the jack out.
Probably should.
Because the jack is just laying in the trunk. Could just be the jack.
Could be.
But may not be.
Yeah, the 327 is definitely tight. Has been freshly rebuilt. And it has been hopped up a little bit. It has a very, very mild cam, Edelbrock intake, carburetor, and air cleaner. But the factory intake and air cleaner and carburetor do come with the car. So if you want to set this up for a more stock setup, you can absolutely do that.
You might even be able to put the stock air cleaner back on it with the Edelbrock. We haven't tried it.
No.
But maybe with the spacer or something. But if you wanted to keep that, because other than the air cleaner, it's a very stock looking engine compartment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, 327 has no issues pulling this Impala down the road.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah.
And I don't know, does that Powerglide might have a
Mild shift kit.
mild shift kit?
Yeah.
It shifts firm, but it's not uncomfortable.
No.
It,
I mean, right now we're doing about 55 miles an hour, and she's not revving out, so it's got good highway-friendly rear-end gears in her.
yeah.
And this car, I mean, going down the road, this car is solid. I mean, this car has had an extensive amount of mechanical work done to it, including a lot of new suspension components and hardware. I mean, the body was pulled off the frame, and all of your body mount rubber is all new. I mean, this is one solid Impala.
It's clean on the bottom side of this car.
Absolutely.
The whole body is clean though. I mean, it's an older paint, but it still shines well. Presents very well.
It does. It's an awesome color combo. Love that aqua green with the white top. Just very classic with the Torq thrust wheels. It's just a very classy setup. A little muscular, but not so much that it doesn't take away from just the beauty of this car. And the 64 Impalas were a beautiful car.
Yeah, they are.
And this one's just been, it's a pleasure to drive. I mean, it's easy. I mean, you have, I believe, power steering, but manual brakes.
Is it manual brakes?
It is.
Okay. It doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't. No, it stops easy.
Yeah, it stops easy.
Which, I mean, from what I know, it's had some extensive brake work done here just recently that have been serviced and adjusted, so
Yeah.
it stops right.
Comfortable car. And you know, quiet. There is like,
Yeah, I've got like no wind noise over here.
I have like none. This is one of the quietest cabins I've been in a long time.
Especially for a car of this generation.
Yeah, no rattles, especially the interior being as original as it is. I mean, there's a few things, like the carpet was replaced, you know, probably 20 years ago when they restored it. And there's a few bits. The window cranks have probably been replaced because they look almost new. The horn button looks almost new. But the seats, you know, are reported to be original. The door panels, the dash, and it's all in well above average condition. It's
Absolutely. And we talk about the cosmetics have been this way probably for the last 20 years, but when we talk about the mechanical restoration on this car, I mean, all that work was done here in the last 1 or 2 years. I mean, this car is pretty fresh mechanically. I mean, like, everything works. You get a little bit of that rattle back there right now.
Sorry about that if you guys can hear that.
Yeah.
Should have took the...
It's got a great exhaust note.
Yeah.
Not overly loud, but just enough to remind you that it does have a V8 under the hood.
And in the cabin, you don't really hear it as much as you do outside of the car. Outside of the car sounds great.
Awesome. Yeah, it does. Like the interior, again, we just can't say enough nice things how well insulated the interior is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great cruiser. I mean, it's an excellent car. If you're looking for a turnkey Impala, I mean, other than finding a nut and bolt restored one, you're going to be hard pressed to find one that runs and drives as nice as this car.
Yeah. So we're gonna, in our walk-arounds, we show, and we get pretty nitpicky. I mean, we try to show you everything. All the little stone chips and little dings and dents and stuff, but this car, would show very well at a local cruise-in. Passerbys are not going to see these flaws that we're going to show you in this video. This is a very attractive car, and it presents very well.
It does, and yeah, people are just going to see an absolutely gorgeous '64 Impala, and that is what you have here. One that just grab your honey, put her in the bench seat next to you, and just take it for a cruise.
Yeah.
It's definitely a rock solid example of a '64 Impala.
It is. And one thing we haven't done, well, the radio comes on, but it squeals. You heard that, so we're not going to do that to you again. Yeah. All your lights work. Your dash lights work. The gear indicator light works. The light at the heater controls works. Now, the blower motor, the heater controls, I couldn't get the blower motor to come on, so I believe that needs some repair, but your speedometer, odometer, and fuel gauge works.
The cold light works when the car's cold.
Yeah, the wipers work. Yeah. All your lights work. Your turn signals, brake light, reverse lights work.
Yeah.
So, it's got brand new tires on it, or within the last year or so. I mean, this car, she's set up, she's ready to go.
Absolutely, yeah. She's a no excuses '64 Impala. Just excellent car.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely stay tuned. Watch the walk around.
Yeah. Check it out.
So now we're gonna do the walk around portion on this beautiful 1964 Chevrolet Impala. And like I mentioned earlier, this car is in well above average condition. The exterior is in excellent condition. The windshield is nice and clear. It does have a few minor stone chips. There's one there and one there. But the kind of not sea aqua green exterior paint is in very good condition, especially for the age. It is an older repaint. Most of the trim and chrome on the car appears to be very original and above average condition. And again, it has those almost new American Racing Torq thrust wheels wrapped in fairly new General Ultimax tires. And just to kind of show just how extensive some of the mechanical restoration is, you can see a lot of the bolts on the bottom side look almost new.
Yeah, they get like no age to them.
No. The fender is nice and straight. The side of the bumper is nice and clear. The bumper is in very good condition.
I would say the bumper might have been redone when the paint was redone. There's a little bit of aging kind of inside the headlight baskets.
Top of the fender is nice and clean and straight. The trim does show a little bit of age here and there. There's some light cracking in the Chevrolet emblem. Their hood is nice and straight, free of any dings. No real stone chips to note.
Your gaps are nice and even.
There is, I'll show you, it's scratch in the front bumper.
If I can. I don't know if it'll show. There it is.
Might be some minor age. I don't even know if that's going to show up.
I don't think so. A little bit of age there. A little dent in the trim right there. But your grill is nice and straight.
Absolutely. Coming onto the hood, there is this one little like something got underneath the paint when they painted the hood.
So it's
maybe 1.5 inches long. It's the only defect to note in the hood. Top of the fender on the passenger side is in excellent condition. Actually, for the most part, the whole entire passenger fender is in excellent condition. Trim has a little bit of paint loss in the middle, in between the two polish strips. There's a little ding here. We do have a small paint chip on the body. But chrome and stainless around the windshield is in excellent condition.
There are just a couple of really minor chips.
Rockers in excellent condition, no bubbling. There's like minor, I don't even know if it's going to show up, just the tiniest of like dents.
Kind of like a door ding.
Maybe. It didn't even go through the paint or anything. But like I said, a little bit of paint loss in between the polish strips. Door handles in very good condition, just some minor age present. Coming into the interior of the car, the doors are very clean, nice and straight. It was reported to us that just about all the interior except for the carpet is original on this car.
My guess is they probably replaced that carpet about 20 years ago, but like your window cranks are in excellent condition. You know, all your chrome and stainless. The armrests appear to be original. Got very little wear, but as you can see, this car's, the interior is way above average for original upholstery. Carpet's in very good condition. The original dash pad is in good condition. There are a small crack by the speaker. It is a little loose across the back. There's a little split there. Headliner is in excellent condition. Front and back. Your rear panels are in excellent condition. The rear seat does have some light staining here. A professional steam clean might actually get that out. The rear deck lid has got some sun fade. Rear speakers in excellent condition.
The doors close nice and solid. That white painted top is in excellent condition. No real defects to note there. The rear window is in excellent condition. The trim around it, excellent as well. Coming into the rear quarter, again, you have some minor missing paint between the chrome strips on the trim. But again, quarter's very clean. No signs of bubbling. Very straight as well. Do have a little bit of denting there in the trim.
And there's some stone chipping and the paint on the back quarter there.
The rear bumper showing some minor age. It still shines very well.
Yeah, it's not really showing up, but there is a little bit of real light age.
Your taillight surrounds do have some light pitting starting, kind of each of them.
Rear emblem's got some pitting.
But overall, the rear bumper is very straight.
Yeah, nice clean bumper.
A boggle there in the trim. Overall, your trunk lid is nice and straight and clean. No real, there is one little stone chip right there. But other than that, no real defects to note. Coming into the trunk. See, there's no rust issues on the bottom of the trunk lid. Showing you the very original quarters and this very original trunk compartment. Nice and clean, free of any issues.
It does have the original jack. Tyler, maybe you already said that. I apologize.
Nope, I did not.
The real jack. No spare, but you get some paint loss again on the side molding. Pretty much down. It's kind of hit and miss. But
The molding itself on the driver's side is very straight. Yeah, both parts of the seat. And the driver's side of the white top is in excellent condition as well. Mirrors just showing some very minor age.
they have a boggle in the trim there. This door panel is in a little bit better condition than the passenger side. These still have a little bit of age and wear, but they're again well above average. And the 20-year-old carpet does have some light staining here. That would be covered up by a floor mat very easily. The steering wheel is in very good condition with very minor paint loss, no cracks. The horn button, if I had to guess, has been replaced at some point because it is in excellent condition. But there again, so is the dash. The dash presents like a low mileage car. See, the rest of the headliner is in excellent condition. The rest of the back seat, this side, no staining on this side. It's in excellent condition. There are some stone chips along the bottom there.
And then coming under the hood, you'll find the very tidy engine compartment with the freshly rebuilt 327. It's had some minor performance goodies added, like the Edelbrock air cleaner, intake manifold, and carburetor.
Which we do have a factory intake, carburetor, and air cleaner to go with the car.
We do. So if you want to put it back to stock, you do have that option. Go ahead and get it and fire her up.
Very smooth. Now we'll look at the lights working. Car does have a really nice sound to it. All lights working, including the reverse lights.
Yeah, if you are in the market for an excellent driver quality 1964 Chevrolet Impala, you're definitely going to want to take a very close look at this car because it is just an excellent car